Hello everyone, Thijs here with this time a sponsored Magic video for you here, where I want to talk about the newest Magic expansion, the M20 core set. I've been playing a lot of Magic on stream, also just in general, and I have been very enjoying the new expansion. And one of the decks I have been the most enjoying out of the new expansion is probably the Vampire deck. It was the deck that I kind of wanted to try on from day one already, and I already played it a lot in earlier expansion, but I was always missing quite a few tools. And now that there are new cards in the game like Sorin, what is a big inclusion now in the Vampire deck, and also some early game vampires, I really am enjoying the Vampire deck and doing quite well on it here on the ladder. I've also seen other streamers picking up, and I took like some little bit of advices from them as well. I saw Show, what is a very familiar MTG streamer, and I stole a little bit of ideas there from him as well. And this is here the deck list that I kind of came up with, that I've been having the most success with. What is very nice now in the Vampire deck is that you can now include Sorin. And Sorin is a very strong card. It makes you able to kind of do well against control and against aggro. You can play the card in its effect very strong against control by just making it much stronger, but also the -3 effect of getting an extra vampire on the board can sometimes very good be in inclusion with the Champion of Dusk, as it gets you already a lot of draw going and a lot of stats going in the early game. A very good card also as well now is the Knight of the Elm Legion. The card is super strong, it's good early game, it stacks up when you deal more damage, so it only gets better over time. And also just anytime your opponent has such a hard time dealing with it, it can really go very easily out of control. And I feel these tools really made the Vampire deck very good now. Another deck I've also been very enjoying is the Phoenix deck. And the Phoenix deck has been already around for quite a little bit of time, but it has been recently, I kind of picked it up. This is not necessarily a deck out of the M20 core set that got more popular, but just a deck that I've been enjoying a little bit. If you kind of like a more miracle based playstyle, it's a deck that really plays out of its graveyard. And that's kind of cool about Magic, is that you can play decks that really play towards your graveyard. What you kind of try to do is to put the Phoenix in your graveyard and then try with a lot of like combinations of spells and the Goblin Electromancer to make your spell cheaper, to get it back on the board. As 3 spells are getting casted, you're getting it back on the board, and that's kind of the way that the deck works in general. A lot of the decks is also made around here, also including a little bit of the Zahili and Ral, as I just personally really like these cards. They are like a little bit considered if you really want them in the deck, and they are definitely not needed if you just want to give the deck a try and not spend too much on the deck. Being the 2 decks that I've been enjoying a lot, but also in general been very good feeling with the new expansion. I'm definitely gonna play it some more, and I also got here a little bit of gameplay for you that I hope you will like. Last stream, guys, I climbed myself all the way from silver to gold. I am a gold player now. So we are now playing in the gold form. What I want to do is I want to play traditional ranked, what is best of 3. What I really like about MTG is that you can actually play best of 3 on ladder. So you can also do a sideboard. What I want to play here is, I want to play at the start, I want to play some what is more a Vampire deck. I net deck this from Show, so it is his deck and also his sideboard. I'm not completely sure yet what the sideboard is exactly built around, but we will figure that out. But Vampire is one of the more new expansions decks, so I want to give that one a try. Feeder deck and the Simmer Flash decks are cheap as well, Thijs. Will you give them a try? Might want to give the Feeder one a try. I kind of like that one. Okay. Very important MTG. Draw lands. Having 6 lands in the opening hand, I don't think I like that. There's no way I can keep this, right? But my mulligan, what? I mean, you draw a card with this. Let's just keep it. It's okay. Landlord Thijs. Landlord Thijs. Ooh, you can attack directly with that. It has flying, what is super annoying actually. Alright, let's play this. So we draw a card here, what's pretty nice. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's super good. Ooh, he doesn't know yet. That's actually what I needed. Let me do the extension. Put the right extension on. There we go. Overlay. Should be on now. Nice. So there's a little bit of problem. He has a lot of mana available. When blue has a lot of reactive cards, so this is a little bit scary. There's a bad matchup, Thijs. Okay, well. I think he has counterspell anyway or something. It's pretty OP when they can actually just do that. Well, he will never block this actually. I think at least. This only costs 1. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, that's pretty nice because now this card is pretty good. It now draws him every turn a card. This spell goes on. Is it Sorin time, chat? And just hope it works? I think so. Kinda have to. Another counter spell. Maybe, yeah, we kept him maybe a bit too much lands. Now I also dropped 2 lands. Mono blue is good. Thijs, if somebody wanted to get into MTG, what you recommend, how would you recommend to start? I know very little about it, so I can't, you're watching it too much. What I think is... what is the nice thing about MTG is that you can you get a lot of starter decks already just by or when you start the game, so that can already like help you a little bit. Yeah, Jin is too good, but he's gonna counter it, right? All right, this game ain't gonna work. So we're playing against mono blue. We can put in some tech cards now. What are good tech cards against blue? This card's pretty good, I think. Because it like almost works on everything. Even though they have a lot of counter mechanics. Destroy target creature or planeswalker that's green or white. Well, that's not the case. Sorin can actually be good. I like Sorin. Alright, we probably put these out. They are way too late game for the matchup. I don't mind this. Yeah, I think you never get into these. Because you also lose life, they have flying stuff. It's too expensive, they counter it. I think we need to make our deck more early game. So we'll do it like this. They are actually pretty good. With the -1/-1 is actually super good in this one. Sorin is like alrighty. I will do it like this, I think. Maybe just put a land out. We can probably play it with 1 less land now. Because of a more early game. Oh, you guys don't like Vana? Interesting. Play first. Going first is good. Well, no land, mulligan. This seems fine. Keep. What's better to keep? Gideon or Sorin? The rest is a keep. What do you guys like more? Gideon or Sorin? More aggressive start. Let's attack first, see what happens. Because he might play the, like, something. Take some life. Alright, now we have a good opener. Now we have a good opener. Yeah, was likely that he will play that one. We can cast down it probably next turn. Does blue have counter spells just for one? Well, they have spell pierce, right? Oh, this is so good, guys. We can attack and we get the Legion's Landing going. That is so good. BAM! Legion's Landing already activated. Sick. If I want to cast this down... Does this work already? No, it doesn't work yet. Okay. Resolve. So it's gonna tap one. But we still get Legion's Landing going, don't we? I'm thinking what's more relevant here. If we kill the 1-1 over the 2-2. Can also play this, but it doesn't do much. I think we do this. Because it's more smart. Because we don't really want to go Sorin anyway here. Wow, he blocks it. I did not expect that. That's interesting. I think we just pass, guys. He has too many open. Every time I see a blue do this, it means they have a lot of counter spells. So what I like is to just pass. And I just make at the end of the turn, I make this. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. And we just end. Alright. Hey Thijs, do you play this game sponsored or you like Magic? Both! Magic is sponsoring me, but I also have been I've been playing a lot of MTG lately. And there we go. Ding! Extra token for Thijs. Ka-ching. Ooh, another Sorin. I still don't feel it's worth for me to go Sorin. We just attack. See what he does. Because I don't do anything with Sorin. Like I gain +1/+1. And we just end. We just let him waste his mana. Till he goes for Jhin. And then we can maybe go for this. We just chill. And we go. Because every turn I make a 1/1. Now we can make the 1/1, so let's just try the Sorin. Maybe he has another counter spell. I kinda expect a counter spell here, but I prefer it now because I couldn't make the dude anyway. I forced the counter spell out. It's okay. Like we just trade on dude for dive down, what is pretty good. The aggressive play is this, leave this open. Yeah. Seems good. Wait, we actually can't play this anymore. This is only a blue land. That was a little mess up for me. Because I actually can't play cast down now. That's okay.
Uncultured monsters.
I'm considering sacrifice here. Can sacrifice a 1/1 to kill one of his ones, but it's a little bit more beneficial maybe. Probably killing this. I don't like that he has option to draw. It's okay. Like, It's not the greatest, but we now got his dive. Every time we do this, we get a card out of his hand. So even it works for him. It's a little annoying top deck, but Jin is good here. He will counter it anyway. Yeah, but you kind of gotta get the counters out as well. Might just do it again. We kind of have to kill this first, right? Otherwise he can, like, counter this. The only problem is he draws a card with this if he wants. Do we cast it down? Or do we make a 1-1 at the end? Nah, we do this. It's too good. I get it now, he's flying, so... It's a little We kinda have to kill it, I think. Oh, top deck wars. Oh my god, how big is this gonna go?
You mortals never learn.
Oh, just 5-5, okay. I like to suck again, guys. Just to get this trade. Just so we cut his draw down. Oh, we called attack first? Nah, he will block with that. Not true. Bye bye, Soren. You did a good job.
Trust I had.
We can block this, guys. Yeah, that's flying. I mean, it's very high chances it gets counterspelled, but it's better to try now than later. Ooh, it didn't. Nice. Attack! And there we go. Extra 1-1. And we got this, guys. The City of Blessing. We got the city. It always surprises me how little islands that deck plays. Counter. He wants to go face. Ooh, Thorin! Return target creature with converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. That sounds good. Bam. Ta-da! Oh, let's hit him! That is good. Yeah, block this one. Dish, dish, dish. Nice!